Don't you love a good pesto? Especially with tomato soup? Let's make it. A classic pesto usually starts with pine nuts. I like to use walnuts for their heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. I usually just toast them up in a skillet or sometimes the oven. And while those cool, I peel and pulse a few cloves of garlic to give them a head start. And then I like to blend the nuts really well, about 1/3 cup, before adding the basil and the oil. Now I'd remove most of the leaves from the stems in this pack of basil. It's about 2 cups. I'll spread in here. And I also love the flavor of lemon zest and juice. So in that goes. And I like to pulse everything together really well as I blend the oil, about 1/4 cup for this recipe, give or take. And I add the Parmesan last. Sometimes I simply just stir it in. And then I finish pulsing it, adding oil till I get it to the consistency I like. And as always, I taste along the way. This needed quite a bit of salt, about 1/2 teaspoon, and some freshly cracked black pepper. And a final pulse to bring everything together. Yum. Now basil will oxidize and turn dark very quickly, so you want to keep it in an airtight container. I also like to put a layer of cling wrap right on the surface. And so I'll stick it in the fridge if I'm going to use it right away. But it also freezes well, and sometimes I'll freeze it into cubes and then store it in an airtight container. And I also like to try to root the stems. Everywhere leaves are removed, roots can grow out of those areas. And so I store it in water and I change that water daily. And before you know it, there'll be little plants. I can either harvest the leaves or pot them up to grow. In fact, I hope to post a video pretty soon of that process. And now back to the soup. It was so good, but I'll be sharing that recipe in another video coming out very soon. Thanks for watching.